Good morning. The last class we have seen about the health. What is health? Three dimension of health and how the health is getting affected. What is the condition for diseases? What are the types of diseases? And how we are getting diseases, how the diseases are spreading. All these we have seen in the last class. Now we are going to see how to overcome this, how to avoid. We don't want to get all these nonsense. Okay. So what to do? We have to come to this part, hygiene. Lead a hygienic life. Okay, that is clean. If you keep yourself and the surrounding clean, you will not get these problems. Got it? So personal hygiene. This hygiene is cleanliness. Personally, how to maintain this personal hygiene, body care. Every day you must take bath. Then we must use a clean towel. Wipe your body. Some of you are having the habit of taking bath. After that you won't wipe. Straight away you will wear your clothes. Don't ever do that. Wipe. Apply some powder. Then wear your clothes. The clothes should be dry and clean. Wash your clothes, dry in the sunlight. After that only you have to iron and keep it ready. Okay, so wear clean clothes, and by doing like this you can protect your skin. There. Head bath. Keep your scalp clean, otherwise you will get dandruff. Because it is not possible for us to keep ourselves away from everyone. We cannot. We have to go along with others. We have to be along with others only. So if any one person is having dandruff, if your scalp is not clean, you will get. So in order to avoid that, keep your scalp clean, healthy, and take head bath frequently, at least twice a week, and comb your hair. Clean your comb, don't share your comb. Okay, all these things for the hair. And if you don't do this, you will lose your hair. If you lose your hair, how horrible you will look, you know. Okay, so eyes are very important. With the eyes only we can read, we can do all these things. Just if I ask you to close your eyes and sit for 5 minutes, you cannot. You do like this, you will do. You cannot close your eyes for more than 5 minutes. While praying also, worshipping, you do like this, what others are doing like that. We are used with it. We want to see and we want to watch TV. We want to see movies, correct? So for all these, eyes are important, no? To read your lessons. Eyes are very important to enjoy the nature. So how to take care of your eyes? You should maintain distance, the mass communication. Okay? TV, you should not sit closer to the TV. You have to go away from TV. Then, you always or continuously don't watch your mobile. Automatically, your vision will become blurred. So, every 20 minutes, you must change your. You have to see different things. Continuously, more than 20 minutes, you should not stare at anything. Okay, so whenever you are using your mobile, now and then change the position. Okay, so like that you can maintain your eyes and eat everyday carrot, because deficiency disease, vitamin A deficiency leads to night blindness, right? So in order to avoid that one, you must eat carrot every day. Take care of your eyes. Wash your eyes in cold water. Then whenever you are going out in the hot sun, wear sunglasses. Teeth. Brush your teeth twice before go to bed, after getting back. Okay? So after getting up, you have to brush your teeth. Without brushing the teeth, don't take anything. And after eating every meal, you have to wash your mouth, because the food particles will get stuck in between the teeth. That will, the bacteria which is present, they will make it stink. It will decay the food. That will affect your gum. Okay, tooth decay you will get. So wash your mouth after the meal, after every meal. So all these things, personal care, you have to take care of your own body. Okay, to lead the healthy life. Then some more habits of hygiene. Keep your footwear dry, clean, orderless. Okay. Then use always handkerchief, clean, washed handkerchief. Not for about 1 month one handkerchief. Don't ever do that. So you use carry and go always handkerchief. Of course, nowadays without wearing mask, don't go out. All these things are the good habits which you have to practice along with this. Okay. The next one is social hygiene. Social hygiene. If you are using the toilet, the school or outside, you have to flush out. And you must, whenever you are taking water, in the shops you will be going there, you drink water. You have to, after drinking the remaining water, don't keep. You have to pour it down. So all these, and without wearing a mask, don't go anywhere in the crowded areas. In social hygiene, keep your surroundings clean. This one is personal hygiene, keep yourself clean. Then keep the surroundings clean. Why we should keep the surroundings clean? The infectious diseases, the pathogens will spread. With the dirty, they will survive the dirty environment. If the environment is getting dirty, they will increase in number. Okay, so we have to keep our surroundings clean. Now what we are doing, if mommy gives anything, all these unwanted things, vegetable peel off and all the kitchen waste, you ask you to throw it away, what you are doing? You will, suppose if you are in the second floor, from the balcony you will be throwing it. And the person who was walking in the road, he will get this waste on his head. That is not the correct way. You have to drop it in the dustbin. That we are practicing in the school itself. You have to keep your classroom clean, your place clean. Okay, that should be proceeded in the society also. So we should put the waste in the garbage. Okay, this garbage, before keeping it in the dustbin, we have to segregate. Why we should segregate? If you take this waste, the garbage, it is a two types of things will be presented. One is biodegradable, that is, it is degradable by the microorganisms, biodegradable. And other things and all non-biodegradable, plastic non-biodegradable. Chips cover, you are eating chips and throwing that cover, that is non-biodegradable. If you are eating in the leaf or some tissue paper, if you are using it for wiping your hand, that is biodegradable. All vegetable peel off, biodegradable. So, you have to segregate biodegradable and non-biodegradable. In those days and all, from the corporation, they won't collect the garbage if it is not being kept separately. Even in our school also we have kept separate dustbin for biodegradable and non-biodegradable to get practice to segregate the waste. So all the plastic covers and all and straw, all these things will be thrown in the non-biodegradable. The paper waste and pencil, after sharpening the pencil, that and all will be thrown into the biodegradable. So all these biodegradable will be, we can make use of this without getting this garbage. Every day we will be getting this garbage. Okay, day to day life, so many things are thrown. We cannot avoid it. But how to keep our surroundings clean? By maintaining this garbage. Okay, first step we have to segregate and keep it separate dustbin or separate cover. Then biodegradable waste, we can make use of it. Biodegradable waste, composting. If you dump all the vegetable peel off, that food, fruit peel off, all these, if you keep it in one particular dustbin and allow the earthworm to survive there, it will eat everything. Of course, you must keep some dry cow dung peas also with that. It will eat everything and make it as a compost. That is vermicompost. This vermicomposting also we are doing it in the school. Collecting all the leaves. Our children in 8th standard, 9th standard students used to do this vermicomposting. Collect all, the gardener will collect the leaves and they will keep the leaves, vegetable peel off and that tea powder, after preparing tea, the remaining tea powder, all these they will dump in a bin, vermicompost bin, and already we kept the worms there and they will water. Every alternative days they will water. After 30 days, if you take, there won't be any leaves or vegetable peelers. It will be like some sand, some soil like. Okay, because that earthworm eat everything and make it as a worm cast, and that can be used for the plants. Very good manure for the plants. Vermicompost. Now all the nurseries they are selling this vermicompost. That is very good for the plants. Okay, so like that we can maintain the biodegradable waste. Non-biodegradable waste, how to maintain that one? Non-biodegradable, either recycling, that they will do it in some companies, they will keep people to collect all this non-biodegradable, they will do recycling. Okay, by recycling that we can. So this is how we should manage this garbage. Without getting garbage we cannot lead life, we have to. But how to manage it? By composting and recycling. Okay. So by doing so, we are keeping the society, we are maintaining social hygiene. We are keeping the society environment clean. So if the environment is clean, the pathogens cannot survive. If the pathogens are not there, we won't get communicable diseases. So we are keeping ourselves away from diseases. We are leading healthy life. If the physical health is there, proper, if you have physical health, proper physical health, mental health as well as social health will be maintained. So you have to follow all these instructions. Only learning, it is not only the lesson. Biology, each and every lesson is not lesson. It as to study, write question answer and get pass. No. It has to be practiced. Whatever we are learning in biology should be practiced in our life to lead a healthy life. Okay, children? So I hope you will follow all these instructions in your life, and I pray that no one should become sick. All should have healthy, prosperous life. Okay? With this, we are finishing this lesson, health and hygiene. So, happy, healthy life. Bye.